Okay guys, welcome back. I'm just going to hit a couple of... What I've been doing lately is hitting about 30 or 40 balls in a row in sessions. I'm not going to hit 40 here, but I'll just hit a couple where I'm really overdoing the soggy boggy knees. And I'm trying to see how much I can overdo that. And the extraordinary thing is that I haven't found yet that I can overdo it. I would have thought that if I overdid it, I'd put the club in the ground. But there's something clearly in the brain circuitry set up relative to balance and just coordination and applying a golf club to a golf ball, where it won't let you over sag in the downswing. So I've just been doing this, guys. It's been getting, I mean, this is a 5-iron. I mean, I wouldn't suggest you do with a 5-iron, but I've just been gripping the club down, getting super soggy here, and just hitting a few of these. Now look at this finish, guys. Look where I am here. Now that ball, it's ripping into us here, straight into us today, the wind. Out of bounds fence is right there, just behind the camera. So from me to the out of bounds fence is only about 12 metres or 15 metres, and I've just ripped that 5-iron straight up there, and it never deviated 1 foot, and it had plenty on it for a little golf swing. And you could see that, okay, what I'm doing there, guys, is I'm staying in that set after impact. That's called post-impact conditioning for pre-impact conditioning. If I can actually get that feeling at impact here, or actually there with that type of release here, see where my head is here, it's over the trail leg, I'm into the knees here. That's the if you can actually set up, guys, go out and stand somewhere and do that and get that feeling, say, okay, that's where I've got to be. Look where my head is, it's outside my right knee, it's looking down behind the golf ball here, I'm into my lead knee here. Just feel that. And that's the whole point of doing that exaggerated saggy knee drop. Now I don't, I mean, I haven't found it yet where I've hit the ground. I just haven't found that yet. It's just such a nice hit. I tell you what it does. And I see it in Mr. X's swing lately. And Mo Norman used to say to all of us that he just felt that his club was on the line so much longer than anybody else's. Now it feels like that. It may only be a little amount. Lee Trevino said that he felt like he was down there a foot where he knew it was only probably an inch more. But it felt profound. Now that feels like my arms are going down there. Now they're never turning the corner. They're never releasing over here, which that they ultimately will do, but they don't feel like they're ever doing that. And the good thing is, guys, by doing this and getting into the saggy baggy knees here, you can really get that lead knee working. The ball just doesn't move. I mean, it just doesn't move. And you can work on that delaying. Now the other thing that really is important, that I found lately is trying to cultivate that 1-inch hit, that last possible moment hit on the golf ball. I'm not trying to create lag, guys, it's not that. All it is just delaying the hit to there. And it's amazing. I mean, I'm very, very quick from the top most time. But when I deliberately try and just delay it just that little bit, so windy now. Wow. Guys, that's probably 40k straight into us right now. It's so windy. We're worried about the camera blowing over, but it is really windy. That just hasn't moved. And believe it or not, with that little saggy baggy golf swing there, that 5-iron's going, I would say, within, probably, 15 yards of a normal 5-iron carry. It's just crazy because the hit is so efficient. It's so efficient. See where I am here, guys. I'm just Here the clubs are serving. I'm not setting up to the club. Club's being positioned and requisitioned to my body. Get those knees set in here, saggy baggy. They're just not moving, guys. The ball doesn't move. It's just ridiculously straight. Hit some of those. Now it'll feel funny. You'll feel like you're way too close to the ground, and you'll feel that that action is really too slow for you. But cultivate it. Cultivate it. Just try it. Just cultivate the action. I don't think you can start down too slowly. I mean, for someone who's the Pedro the Swift of golf swings, I mean, for me to say you can't start down too slowly, I mean, I probably don't look like I'm starting down too slowly, but I feel profoundly as though I am. I wish you could see those. I mean, they're Xerox copies of each other. Every one of those shots is exactly the same. It just doesn't and into that headwind like that, if you've got any type of side spin on the ball, it's just going to go everywhere, and it's just not doing anything. Which means that I've got good backspin on it because the club is down the line a lot. And if you hit a few of those, if you hit 20 or 30 of those, you'll be amazed how quickly that the body will start to program that saggy knees at impact and post impact. They're just the same shots. They just look like, you know, Xerox rollovers of the same golf shot. They're just exactly the same. Now you can play with that golf swing. You can absolutely play with that golf swing. I can't come up with a logical reason why you wouldn't do that in a full golf swing. Why you wouldn't play like that. I can't come up with a reason why you wouldn't do that. Because there is no reason. Technically and theoretically and mechanically, from a mechanically logical point of view, there is no reason why you wouldn't do that. Because the impact quality is so high. This grass here is just off the scale. I'm standing in a hole there. But you're just an idiot, Jade. You do this every time you come on camera. And every time I come on camera I say I won't do that again, but I do. I've done it for 7 years. Okay, I'll hit a full shot. Come on. Wow. Okay, that's just a, as Mo Norman would say, just stay seated for the entire performance. How about that? I mean, that's just unbelievable. Guys, honestly, it don't get any better than that. So again, to try and come up with an objection as to why you wouldn't do that in full golf, I've no idea. I mean, I really don't know why you wouldn't do that. I'll just hit a couple of full drivers. There's no reason why you wouldn't do it. They're just great shots. Great ball flight, everything. The out of bounds fence is just there. And I've just ripped that down the out of bounds fence. That's just fantastic. The wind is into us, but it's this way. It's actually crosshead. It's blowing the ball towards the out of bounds fence, and that just went straight up the out of bounds line and just drew back into that wind. You probably hear all that wind on the auto. It's really strong. But that ball flight is just beautiful. Absolutely exquisite. I'll give this a twist. That's just a real hard power draw. Still in the air, 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 still in the air. And guys, I got to tell you, the impact feels entirely different. It feels like wedge impact. You know, when you really compress a wedge, that's what that feels like. It just stays on the ball so long. They're just wonderful golf shots. Okay guys, they're just a couple of points, and I hope that they, again, all the videos from now on are all just reinforcing stuff and part of the final evolution. Okay guys, I hope those points are helpful.